All right, what's up, folks? How's it going? We are going to be doing some 3D modeling here for something that I need for what will become a Swift-based project, but I need a 3D model, and I was like, oh, you know what? I should totally do this in Blender that I really suck at. So there you go. That's what we're going to do here. Oh, wait, did I hear that sound? Did everybody hear that sound from Coco Type's label there? I don't know if I heard it. I don't think I heard it. Oh, you know what? The rest of you probably heard it. Hang on, let me turn my audio up. There we go. That's better. All right. We all heard it. How you doing, Coco Type? How's it going, buddy? Oh, by the way, Coco Type, that camera thing that I was talking about, I'm using it right now. I'm still on, what was it, Ventura? Haven't upgraded to Sonoma yet. Continuity is the thing I was trying to remember. I'm using it right now. And I'm totally going to sneeze. I will be right back. Busy. You're busy. Is this a good busy or one of those like, I wish I wasn't busy with this kind of things? I have, by the way, folks, so I have not upgraded my Mac yet to Sonoma. Still not there. Still too many things to ship right now. But I have...
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting. I have 1702 on my iPhone that I'm using right now for the camera. So that's why it all looks a bit different, but it's an easier setup, you know. And my iPad. All right. Now, good news is my iPhone 15 Pro turning up tomorrow. That's what they tell me. That's what they promise me. So I've got that 1702 patch in place so that hopefully I don't have the problems that some other folks have had transferring their devices. Good busy, but still busy. Yeah, busy is busy, right? Okay, what are we going to do here? So I don't do a lot of 3D modeling. So you're going to pick up on that pretty quickly here. But what are we going to do? I need to make a campfire. So we're going to start with some real basics here, right? And we'll figure out as we go along so you can all have a good old laugh of it, right? I don't mind. I've got to learn Blender at some point because I need it for some games and things. And I also need it for this project. So here we go. Trying to prepare for my trip into the unknown. Yeah, good luck with that. Coming around very quickly indeed. I assume you take a Mac with you, right? I mean... I would imagine there's some restrictions, but, you know. So what are we going to do here? Okay, let's start by just making basic building blocks, right? So, campfire. Let's try this. Let's make some real simple stones around the campfire, right? So, we're going to start with some cubes here. We'll progress this. Hopefully by the end of the stream, or later in the stream, there'll be a little bit more than cubes. We'll see. Right. Let's see. That one's going to go there. Right. And then this one will go 3 out over here. So that will be there. All right. And then let's make this one. Move it in one. Move it in one. And put one there. And then let's select both of these. Copy and paste them. Because it's not just code, we copy and paste, right? Okay, there we go. And then very quickly, it will look like stones. But we've got what will be a circle of stones. That was pretty painless, wasn't it? Now, next trick is to deform these stones. Started out simple, right? Can I wonder if I can batch rename here. Nope, not a thing. All right, let's make add a new collection. Yeah, okay. So this one will be stones. We'll pick up all of these, move them inside there. All right. We're just gonna call them. Well, let's now look at this. So this is where it gets interesting real fast. Two options here. I can either model these and deform them manually or in some way, or do it procedurally and have them be more random. Stones. Peter getting stoned on street. Oh, really? Is that the best you could do? It wasn't bad. I think the first thing we should do here is, I guess if I do it, so this is gonna be a static model, by the way. This doesn't need to be fancy. Let's try different ways, right? So let's start with this one. I think I did remember some keyboard shortcuts, but I've forgotten. I think tab puts me in edit mode. Yeah, okay. And then there's a key to focus on it. View, frame selected, number pad, which I don't have on a Mac. Well done. Let's try the dot. Nope. Okay. Great start. Great start. I don't even have a number pad on my mechanical keyboard. All right. So much for that. We'll do it the manual way. Selected. There it is. Okay. Let's hide all the others for right now. Focus on this one. I should be able to. Yeah. Okay. Great. Middle mouse button, even on a Mac, lets me rotate around the object. Let's mess with this thing, right? So I'm in edit mode. Go to modeling. Well, okay. View. Frame selected. Same deal? Same deal. Great. Not fouled so far. Poly build. No. Knife. Loop cut. Bevel. Insert faces. Yeah. Add another cube. No. Inset faces. Okay. I could do... What's that going to give me? I'm going to randomly click. Not much. All right, let's go. So loop cut. You know, let's do this. All right, let's put in some loop cuts. Right, let's break this down a little more. There we go. But now let's switch over to vertex. We on vertex? We are. Okay. So, for example, I should be able to just pick that one and move it, right? Shortcut, drag, yeah. All right. Square stone with the dink in it. It's a dinky stone. I thought there was, if I select that vertex, isn't there a way, there must be a way I can move it just independently on all of these, right? Select. Okay, I know about the 3D cursor, it's not that. All right, well, we'll just do it this way. Just going to deform the corners of this a little bit. Maybe we move this one in. Why do I suddenly feel like I'm in Bob Ross mode, right? Happy little stones. Actually, I don't want to do that one. Gonna. Yep, that one. We're just going to get started by pulling these about just a little bit here, right? I'm looking for any corners on the bottom that I missed. I felt like I saw one. Nope. Okay. Let's take this one. Grab that one. Maybe there's a little dink in the stone there. Happy little dink. All right. Some very basic deformation, but it's a start. Now, eventually, this is going to have to go into RealityKit. That's going to be a whole other level of fun times right there, right? So let's bring the next cube in. Let's bring all these cubes back, right? So, well, I've done worse. Not much worse. All right, one stone, two stone, three stone. And I think, do I use... Not the arrow keys. Oh, not that. Tab key, go back to object mode. I thought there was some keyboard shortcuts to move around. No, okay. Oh, well, no. Hang on. I know there's a way to move around the viewport here somehow. Because I accidentally did it once. Now I got to remember how I did it. No. Rotate view, object context menu. No. All right, well, let's just move on to the next one, right? Rinse and repeat here. Into edit mode. Can't use the focus key because I don't have one. Oh, jeez. That moment you think, I really should have... Oh, wait, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, folks. That's why you keep keyboards laying around. All right. Now I've got a numeric pad. Yeah. See? Who's laughing now? Oh, look. And now I've got... Okay. Numeric pad is the key. All right. Look at that. Yeah. Fancy schmancy. That's a technical term. All right. Okay. Where the hell is my... I feel like I've really messed this up. Okay. There you go. Now, wait, did I just put it in orthographic mode, or was it already in that? Okay, where's my camera got? There it is. All right, that's better. Okay. Feel like I got control again. I agree with Federico Vertici. Take that keyboards with number pads are only for accountants. Yeah. Well, I don't normally use a number pad at all, actually. And then you open up an app, like, say, ooh, I don't know, Blender. And you're like, oh, crap. Need a numeric pad. Yeah, I agree. I'm so used to not having one that when I have one now, it's like, okay, you know. What I did one time, let me show you here. But I don't, ooh, that was noisy. I don't have enough cables here. I have, you know, I use the monogram creator stuff here. Let me see if I can get it on camera for you. There you go. right? And I programmed Blender to use this wheel as like a 3D track wheel. But I don't have enough cables and enough sockets here to plug it in and use it today. So yeah. How you doing, Mono? And Mono is never accountable for his coding decisions. He just doesn't make coding decisions, and then that way he's never wrong, right, Mono? All right, let's do the same thing. Let's do this. Create offset loop cut. What's that all about? Let's try that. Let's take. Okay, I did not mean to click that. Hang on. Let's grab all of them. Right? Did we get all of them? No. No. Let's go back to object mode. Go back in. Oh, I thought that collected everything. All right. Hang on. Does that get me all of them? Yeah. There you go. Now we're cooking. All right. Do that. Let's go in here. Offset edge loop cut. Does that give me multiple? No. What am I not doing right here? Hang on. I had it working great, didn't I? Didn't I? If I go back to loop cut works. Offset edge loop cut. Offset edge loop cuts doesn't give me nothing. All right, hang on. And then, oh wait, the knife. Do we want to have some fun with the knife? Right. Oh, what? What does that do? Did I just create a new face there? And if I did, oh, see, I'm clicking like a madman. Hang on. Stop. Okay, hang on. Let me. I'm now curious about this. So hold on. That gives me a completed something. There must be keys here to push to do something. Peter having fun with knives sounds dangerous. Oh, what could possibly go wrong? 3D campfire to burn Xcode in? Actually, no, to take into Xcode eventually. How do I complete this? There must be a trick here. Oh, look, well, I found the snap to edge anyway. Ain't none of that. We know that. Okay. Oh, I double clicked and it did something. Hang on. Wonder what we did. Oh, wait. Pad on the enter on the pad. See, they really want you to use a numeric pad to confirm it. Folks, did I just find a way to make a better? I think I just found a way to make a better campfire. Look at this. All right. Okay, hang on. Let's go backwards here. Let's select a face. Subdivide, right? Yeah. I feel like it's a whole new world. Wonder what's going to be better. I kind of like the knife thing, don't you? I mean, I can get dangerous with the knife, right? I like that it snaps here, right? So I could do like this, maybe. Spin it around. Oh, yeah, folks. I feel like I've gone from complete noob to complete noobish. All right. Okay. And then, what did I say it was? Enter to confirm. Oh, that, I didn't, oh, okay. I got this. All right. What happens if I click and drag? Can I? No. Okay. All right. Let's just damage this and create a rock shape. Take that. Take that, Bob Ross rock. Yeah. Right. And then if I double click, does that complete it? No, it creates another thing. Can I connect that one to that one? I can. And then press enter? Yeah. All right. Sweet. Okay, now if I go to vertex and select just that one and move it. So if I move that, like, you know, does that give me, yep. Oh yeah. All right. And then if I select those, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Are you even allowed to have knives in the UK? It's all we've got. Thankfully, the knives are, you know, pretty dull compared to our incredibly sharp wit. So we're in luck. Okay, let me see what kind of damage I can do here. That's just a vertex, so that probably isn't gonna help much, right? Yeah. I feel like I got more vertex than I need there, but I'm getting the hang of this. Let's start this again. All right, you know what? Hang on, let's have that back. Let's move the face, right? So if I do that, yeah, okay, right? Okay. Let's now grab this one here. Let's create that dent. Okay. All right, we'll smooth all these later. Hey, my app got test flight approved for the public. Well done, Mono. So we get to test it, right? That's what you're telling us. We'll see if I can put some solid streaming hours into it this weekend. No, forget it. Ship it. Yeah. So, which one was it? This guy NZ. How you doing, buddy? Which app is this, Mono? Oh, yeah. Definitely want to test that for you. Absolutely. All right, let's keep going here. Knife. Let's just create a simpler one here. Right? Yep. And then now we're gonna move this vertex in. Create a little doink in the corner. Doink's a word. All right, let's move this one down a bit. Down and across, yeah. And then that one in a bit further. Let's make this a bit bigger than I planned. Find a link. Yeah, put it in the Discord. Right? Unless you want thousands of people watching. Well, 4. Put it in the Discord, Mono. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a little more crazy here. Just go crazy. we're just gonna put some real, just looking to start some real simple geometry here to get started with that isn't cubes, basically. I feel like the ones on the bottom don't matter too much since it's campfire. It's going to be sitting on the floor, we hope. Okay, so that's 1, 2. It's a low poly fire, low polystone. Let's bring in, try and find the one that's next to it. That may have been it. All right, let's go back to the object mode. Hit our dot key because now we got one. Oh yeah. Go in, okay. Let's do some loop cuts on this. Oh, rockin'. Do I need more? Not really. Let's just keep moving and keeping things simple here, right? So, you know, again, I'm not gonna over model this right now. This is something we can always edit later and make it more impressive or less sucky, depending on which way you want to look at it, right? Dang, I may actually start remodeling the spaceships with the community shooter, because I feel like I've already done better than I did previously with this. Everyone else is like, no you haven't, trust us, no you haven't. All right, that's 3. I'll work my way around it here. Let's do that one next. Let's get a little more adventurous, shall we? Let's put some extra loop cuts in this one. Let's put one there. And one there. Don't know why. We'll see. There's a tree in there somewhere. Oh, there's a happy little rock. We just gotta let's set the rock free, right? Just basically dragging some points around here. Maybe there's a little dent right there. Maybe. That actually feels a little too far. Maybe there's a little dent in there. Yeah. Creepy much? This is a lot easier than coding. All right. Ooh, nope. Getting real dangerous now, right? Just randomly grabbing vertex and just moving them around. I'm hoping later on there's a way I can smooth these out. I know there's ways, right? So we can make these a little more rounded and so on. This is just, you know, like I say, don't look like a cube, right? Just beat on it. Is that what I got to do here? Beat on the clay, right? Boink. Oh, what could that have worked better for you? Just saying, Coco Duck. Could that have worked better? I don't think it could, right? That one's bothering me. Getting picky about nature now. Yeah, there you go. Okay. How did I do this? I found a key, didn't I? There's got to be a way to. I don't want to rotate. I want to pan. And I'll just randomly click mouse buttons until I find it. How about that? Center view to mouse. No. Zoom view. Select. Pan view. Ah, got it. There. Oh, yeah. Now, okay. Look at this. I feel like I actually have learned 3 things already in the space of 50 odd years. All right, I'm going to grab me a drink here, folks. I'll be right back. You know what to do, right? I don't remember seeing that hydrated one before, but I like it. Randomly inputting things until it does what you want. Not so different from coding after all. Exactly. Turns out, it's all a lie. That's it, folks. You've discovered the secret. Development stuff, it's all a lie. We just make it sound like it's a thing, right? What do you think, this guy, NZ? Should I start remodeling all the ships for the community shooter now that I've learned some stuff here? I was thinking that what I might do is, once I've shipped the Endless Hurdles patch to the store, I thought we might revisit the community shooter for a little bit, along with probably working on this project. Although, now I think about it, I guess I should ask, now that some of us have become familiar with Unity and other game engines, whether we just start the community shooter again with one of the other game engines and do it in 3D. I think when you do it to a ship, it's called a refit, not a remodel. Yeah. Like when you're on the freeway and you get rear-ended, they just refitted your bumper, right? Let's keep this one a little more uniform, shall we? Community shooter for Playdate. When? Hey, I you know, if you want to get me a Playdate, I sure. Although, if I remember rightly, isn't that Lua script? When you did it on your stream, Coco Type, am I remembering it right? Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Well, it's never stopped me before, right? I don't let such a thing as knowledge get in the way of my projects. That is not a thing. I'm shocked at how quickly I'm doing this. I really thought I was gonna. I'll level with you folks. I wasn't even sure I was gonna do this on stream because I really thought I'm gonna struggle here. I just know it. But I'm actually quite surprised that I haven't done that badly so far. So far. There's still time. Yeah. Or see. Mono, you're almost embarrassed to show it. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm assuming you mean your app. Coco Type, 1 bit. Uh-oh, the challenge is on, folks. 1 bit. Thank you, Coco. You're doing better with Blender than I did with Final Cut. I don't know. See, I think I'm just embracing like that thing that I was saying about where it's like I'm just less picky, and since this is just random destruction of cubes, dumpster fire. Since this is random destruction of cubes, I feel like it's almost impossible to get it wrong. Watch me regret that statement. Yeah.
3 hours later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 3 hours later, what do we got? Well, we got this thing. Look at me just dragging these things around. It's a little deceiving when you're doing this because you see the vertex, and so you see those edges, and it always feels like it's a little more pointed than it probably is, right? He says, looking for community support. Ooh, I think I hear the fans on my Mac coming on a little bit here. Changed my mind at the last minute and brought that one in there. Okay. It's a little bit of a straight edge there. Don't like that. All right, last one. Is this Geometry Reader 3D? I feel like this is what happens. I feel like in CocoType's mind, when he thinks Geometry Reader and his UIs, this is kind of what he sees happening. I don't know if that's true, but... I'm worried that if I do this well with this modeling on this, CocoType's requests on the project might scope creep a little, and he'll want to make things interactive, like, oh, I need to be able to move the rocks around. It's like, oh, that's a good idea. Hadn't thought of that. See, I will say, this is one of those things where you couldn't work like this quickly with the trackpad. Sorry, but no. Right? Oh, CocoType's written a novel here. Why is it called Geometry Reader 3D instead of Geometry 3D? Let's give a moment there for that joke, shall we? Think you missed it. Was just letting you know, I put the app. Oh, sorry. Okay. In indie business. All right. And it hasn't been worked on anymore since I streamed it last time when you and Coco helped with the toolbar issues you had. Okay. So I feel like in some way you're trying to dump this blame on us. Is that where this is going? Oh shoot. What was that thing I learned? Hang on. Center to the mouse. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So we no longer have cubes, right? How long have we been doing this? Okay, suddenly I feel embarrassed that it took 50 minutes to get this far, but hey, right? Not cubes. However, they're all the same size, and I don't really feel like that would happen in nature. I think we can all agree on this, right? Ooh, no, that's... No. I thought that was going to be all of them. I was wrong. Let's do this now. Okay, let's bring that one down in size. Let's bring this one down a little bit. We're going to make some more of these. I'll stretch this one a little bit, flatten it, bring it down. Actually, I think I'll bring them all down in size a bit. Okay, let's make another one of these. And we will put it here. Just trying to randomize these up a bit. No. See, when you do that, Peter, you got to paste it. Yeah, buddy. Okay. That one needs to come out a bit more. This one's a bit of an awkward thing sitting there now, right? Okay. Yeah, it's like the worst Stonehenge ever. Let's rotate some of these so that it's not immediately obvious that some of them are duplicates. Okay. Getting better, right? That's our stones. Alright, stones was easy. Is he recreating Stonehenge in America? Yeah. I mean, isn't that good enough? Doesn't this meet American construction standards? No? Alright. Next up, this one should now with my knowledge gained here, this should be easy, right? Oh, famous last words. Collection. We're going to create let's create a UV sphere. Yeah, all right. I don't really need it to be that smooth though. Let's do that again. Oh, actually, hang on. Shouldn't there be... Yeah, there's a panel here. There it is. Segments, we don't need that many. Not for right now, anyway. Yeah, okay. Now let's... let's scale this thing around, right? This will be the bed for the fire. But we don't want it to be too much. So we're going to have to bring this down a bit. But I don't want it to drop below 0. Yeah. But let's rearrange some of these stones. Let's make this campfire a little bit safer here, shall we? There we go. Hey, you know what? I should save this before I go any further. It just dawned on me. Please don't crash. All right. Desktop. We'll call this campfire. Sorry I heard bed and started dreaming. Is it the weekend yet? So close for you because you do live in the future. So, yeah, the building codes, I'm not sure either. Yeah, it depends on the state, really. Generally speaking, the more recently a location has experienced a natural disaster, the better its building codes are. Except for Florida, which is always experiencing disasters, right? Which is okay with buildings collapsing when they get wet in a place that has hurricanes every other week. I know some people in Florida, so it's a sad but funny joke. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I have not applied any kind of textures yet to this. I don't know if I want to go there yet because texturing is going to be a whole other thing, right? Let's rename this. There's got to be a way to name this somehow, right? Yeah, there you go. Firebase, not the Google one. All right, let's see here. Materials and textures. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to go there yet, to be honest. Oh, you know what? I have not set up the camera. Yeah. Well, there's got to be some way to get an interactive view of the camera here, right? Anybody? Oh, wait. I think I remember seeing... Oh, no, that was just that. Yeah, okay. Let's start by moving the camera back. Over here. Actually, yeah, no, I can go there. But it probably does need to go up a bit. I know there's got to be some way to see an interactive view of the camera, surely, right? Toggle the camera view. That is pretty self-explanatory. Peter. But does this let me move it around? I mean, it's nice seeing the camera view. That's great, but it's not quite what I was going for. Close enough for now. All right. Lighting, no textures. I actually don't know. Since I know absolutely nothing about RealityKit, I don't know if it makes more sense to texture it in Blender or just wait and texture it in RealityKit. I don't know. Speaking of natural disasters, has anyone seen Eaglenaut? Not since your stream yesterday. No. Okay, what was that key that I found? Center view to mouse. That was it. Okay, let's... Now, here's the interesting part. The wood for the fire does need to be interactive. You need to be able to add wood to the fire. I'm laughing because I suddenly realized, no, you can't pick it up and satellite things. That's not the way this is going to work. Let's start modeling that, shall we? So let's create a new collection here. We'll call it, I know, wood. Who saw that coming? And in there we will add, I'm going to start with some basic cylinders, right? I mean, that's pretty good wood shape, right? Just saying. I mean, you know. Let's rotate it. Here and rotation. Okay, you know what? I don't want to do it that way. Is there a way? Transform. I want to punch the numbers in is what I really want to do here. If I start doing that, does a panel come up anywhere? Wow, that is a lot of options. Automatic constraint. X, Y, and Z. Yep, get that. It's not really what I want though. Oh, wait. There you go. Click. So if you click it, perfect. Click it and then the panel comes up. Couldn't ask for more than that, right? Well, I could, but I won't get it. Now, if I do it this way, does this... Oh, yeah. All right. Great. Done. Go away now. Thank you. Let's see here. So I want to scale this. Oh, I think I just feel like maybe I should have scaled it first, right? I think I'm living to regret this now. Yeah, let's... Can I... How much are you going to let me undo this? Great. Let's scale it first. Got to be so careful when moving this mouse. Okay, is that too big for the fire? Chunky log. Okay, what was that key that I found? To zoom. Pan, there it is. Okay, shift key. Anyone's keeping score here? Shift key is pan. Yes, my stream yesterday was also a natural disaster. No, it was pretty good, I thought. Since wood is not perfectly round, I know. Okay, let's bring the whole thing down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's rotate it. Okay, let's see how that does for size. Oh, yeah, no. Good, fits in the fire. This is a good start. Okay, now though, let's build these parts separately for now. Keep life simple. However, it's a little too perfect again, isn't it? Let's see what we can do about that. Let's go to face selection. Let's pick some faces here, and we're gonna try and mess with this wood a little bit here. Okay, it's not a cylinder anymore, so that's pretty good. I wonder though, can we loop cut this face? That is what I'm wondering. Is there something here we can do to subdivide this face? I'm sure there is. I just got to figure out what it is. Oh, you know what? That may be exactly what I want. Oh, or not. Thickness. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Is it by any chance doing the other end? No. Okay. And then let's... Oh, no, that is not the one to drag. Set that back just a little bit. All right, let's take that one again. How did I do that? Inset face, right? And then, oh, come on, come on, come on, Peter. You got this. You got this, buddy. There you go. All right, and then move that. Yeah. All right. Let's do the same on this end. Okay, what did I say it was? Shift key? Yeah. Dang, look at me. All right. Are we having fun with 3D modeling yet? I'm actually kind of enjoying this. All right. Inset the face. Click and drag oh so slightly. Not so crazy. Boy, it's sensitive, isn't it? Okay, there you go. Let's take that, and then it's much easier once that panel comes up. There we go. And then let's do it again. Maybe this one goes back a little further. Da, 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 da. Okay. Pretty quickly became not a cylinder, right? There actually may be too many faces still on that. Well, we'll see. But I think modern devices can handle it. Okay, what was that key again? There it is. Option, click. Yes. All right. Let's now... I want to have a stack of these things, actually. So, let's do this. Go back to object mode, copy it, paste it. Whoops, rotate it. Oh, unexpected side effect of awesomeness. Oh, because I think the 3D cursor for it was there. Okay. That was cool. Amused myself. Yeah. Unexpected side effect of awesomeness. There you go. That's going to be the phrase for this stream, right? Like, no, we've never used that phrase in this stream ever. Maybe this one's a little shorter. Maybe. I know there's a way you can make them line up on top of each other, but it really doesn't matter for this. Let's just replicate all three again. then let's have another one of those. In there. And then we'll take another one of these. That is so funny. Okay. All right, that's our stack of wood for the campfire. Let's bring it a bit closer. Not too close, we don't want it to burn. Let's put it there. Save everything. How does this look in camera? All right, in camera, we don't see the wood. That's okay, because we'll move the camera. Yeah, nah, wrong way. Very much the wrong way. Getting that? I hope this is looking something like your vision, Coco type. Ooh, that's interesting. How did I do that? Alright, let's... Again, the lighting really doesn't matter for this because this is all going to end up in a different app. But let's see if we can make it a little bit better. I guess we might as well try and make it more interesting, right? Probably going to be a bit dull now. Okay. Look at that weird rock sitting right there. That weird rock right there is bothering me. It's bothering me a little less. Okay, not terrible. Is the review. Not terrible. I'm gonna get me some more coffee. I will be right back. Okay. Now, let's... I guess I got to think about texturing now. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. Before we go any further. I guess it would be a point light source, right? For a fire. Or it's just an orb. Wow, you know, I'm having a lot of fun with Blender. I gotta say, folks, this takes me back to my 3D Studio Max days. Yeah. And 3D Studio, even before 3D Studio Max. I know. Okay, but it needs to be brighter, I think, right? Because right now it's not much. Oh, it's 10 watts. Not much of a campfire, right? Okay, let's... I don't know what it would be, but let's find something that works. I'm going to say 160. I don't know why I say that. And a nice, warm kind of campfire color, right? There you go. We want it to be a happy campfire. All right, that was easy. 3D Studio Pro Max Ultra Mega. I used to love, oh my gosh, I used to love modeling in 3D Studio Max. I remember there was plugins I would use, and I think it was by a company called Yoast, which is now a search engine thing, but probably not even, definitely not the same company. But I remember the first time I did like an animated fireworks in the sky at night with lights and animation. Oh, I was in my 20s. I mean, I was pretty damned easy to impress myself. Okay, I think it would be brighter than that. Ooh, looking good. The Blender models look okay too. Thank you, buddy. I feel like it needs to be brighter still, right? Let's go nuts. Maybe there's a light source right there. There you go. Okay. Now ambient light. I wonder how that works, right? If I turn that light off completely, didn't make any difference. You know, not that it really matters in this because it's not going to end up in here, but you know, trying to dad and watch Twitch isn't easy. Yeah, no, I bet it's not. Saw that scope creeping. I hope he doesn't give you dad scope creep like he does game scope creep. That would be awful. I'm sure you're an awesome dad, buddy. You are an awesome. I mean, you're making him a game. How many people would, you know? And you endured Sprite Kit. How many people would go through that? Right? All right. So it really could be a bit brighter. But I'm wondering if there's a way I change ambient light somewhere. You know, I just had a thought. There's this search box right here, right? That didn't help. I think it's context sensitive, right? Render ambient occlusion. Great word. Indirect lighting. If I just do light here. Oh, you know, I'm scope creeping myself here. I'm like, oh, ambient light with a campfire. Yeah. Cocoa type, what path have you sent me down here? Your kids sound almost as awful as my kid. Cocoa type's kids get, the trouble they create. Okay. Let's see. There's got to be indirect lighting, shadows. World. Mist past. Yes, it's going to be misty. No. Those all sound intriguing though, don't they? I feel like if it was going to be anyway, it'd be in rendering. That's what I feel like. But turn it on and render it just to see what that does. maybe does more than we think. I don't know. Sure, there should be the gizmo. I mean, I would have thought that if I got rid of this one, I think more than anything, what it is the render needs a black background. I know I could do it this way, right? I could add an object, which would be a surface. Doesn't really need to be any of those. Mesh plane, right? If I add a mesh plane, and now scale it, that is not the one I wanted. There you go. If I scale it up like that, like hugely big, so it's in the camera. Doesn't that look awesome with those lights and shadows? I'm sorry, I'm having so much fun. I mean, how much fun is that? Right? How is this not fun? Ah, look, isn't that just such fun? Okay, that's at the 0 layer. So we need to grab all of this. I'm sorry, just too much fun. Need to grab that, that, and now move all of them up slightly. Okay, well, maybe I can't move them all like that, but I can move the stones up now, right? I'm having way too much fun, I know. Can I grab that whole collection like that and move it? Is that not a thing? No? Select objects. Oh, fantastic. All right. But what am I moving? I mean, I thought... Oh, I see. I grabbed the stones. Select objects. There you go. Way, levitating rocks, right? I gotta stop right-clicking. Gotta stop myself from doing that. Okay, so this is telling me that some of these rocks are a lot lower than I thought they were. Okay. Better. Not great. But some of them definitely look like they're off the ground, don't they? Okay. That's better. That rock right there I can fix. Like so. I gotta stop myself from scope creeping here. This guy NZ, I gotta stop myself from from like, oh, I should do a 3D game now. Obviously, that's what I should do. RealityKit already provides an ambient light. It's the actual light in the room. Yeah, no, that's this is just doing it for the fun of doing it in Blender. I'm just being completely honest. All right, and now did the wood look okay? I think the wood was fine. Yeah, okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Before we go any further, let's save it. Okay, I really feel like I've managed to avoid texturing this far. But now we're here. We're gonna... There's two ways we can do this. We could read about how to do it, or we can randomly click things. I think we know which one I'm doing, right? So we want to create a new material here. I did this once before. Let's see if I can remember. I don't know what all of those ones are. So we can create a new material called, okay, that actually doesn't really help me much. Let's just call it stones, or stone, right? I'm gonna try and just make some kind of grayish stone texture. Can we make this a bit easier to read? There we go. Okay, it's clearly not metallic. Don't want specular. Roughness is not the surface. The sheen tint, yeah, okay. Maybe not so much. Clear coat roughness, I don't think any of this. Alpha, emission strength, none. Right? Okay, so how do I now... That stone texture appears on that one, right? How do I... That's how. All right, that was pretty painless. Probably need to get rid of all those other ones at some point. Should look very similar. Yeah, okay. Let's do the wood. This will be a new texture. Let's grab the first one here. New texture. Sorry, new material. We'll call it wood. Actually, we'll call this wood bark because we're going to want the inside to be different. So wood bark, we'll go for some kind of dark brown, kind of like something like that. Might be too dark. We'll see. Come on in, the water's fine. Oh, Yanimal, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? We are having fun with Sonoma. I have not installed it yet. And yeah, Mono's too scared to upgrade. However, Coco Type has been having just great time with the beta. How about you, mate, Yanimal? Have you? I can't remember if you mentioned on one of the other streams you were hanging out in whether you installed it or not. Yeah. Just had a moment where Xcode didn't recognize the mouse in the inspector. Ouch. Xcode being weird. What are the odds? Is that Xcode 15? You're now fully updated after dodging all updates. Well done. I've downloaded it. I'm very careful to not install it so far. I was worried last night it was going to automatically install it while I slept, but it didn't. Oh, you've got the release version on your studio now, Coco Type. Awesome. Betas. Well, actually, I think I read... Isn't the iOS 0.1 beta already out? I don't know if there's a Sonoma one yet, but... I just want to get a few more project things done before I dive in. Although I'm so far not seeing too many dreadful reports is I guess the way that I'm looking at it. So that's the good news, right? Oh, I thought I could do them all. Okay. I wonder if there's is there like a material manager I can delete those other ones from? There must be something, right? So far, for a complete idiot like me, gotta say, Blender's interface and the way that you work with these things, pretty straightforward, pretty impressed. New material, fake user. Oh yeah, the fake user I think is where it keeps the material in the file even if you don't apply it to anything, and you sort of create a fake user to keep it hanging around. I think that's what that is. It's got to be some way to manage this, right? Remove unused slots. No, that's going to be this panel here. Oh, it's got to be some way. All right, let's do. Let's render this. Currently, one of my projects relies on Xcode 14, so I'm hesitant to delete and commit to 15 in Sonoma. Yeah. Well, I was running the 15 beta on Ventura. Does the 15 final version? No, wait, I'm running the final version of 15 on Ventura. So you don't have to have Sonoma like you did with some of the others, right? So far. Got to head out to focus on finishing up some last minute Vision OS work and doing things like laundry, those kind of things. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Thank you, Coco Type Buddy. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. 15 runs on Ventura. 14 doesn't run on Sonoma. That's right. I think I read that somewhere. Thank you. Have a good evening, Coco Type, and have fun. Have fun at your secret gathering. I'm sure you will. Yeah. You deleted Xcode 14.3.1 and my project wouldn't build. So just download it again. You do use xcodes.app, right, Mono? Go grab. Yeah, reinstall. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So, let's take this one, focus on it, pan around a little bit, go into edit mode, select that face right there, and that face needs to have a new, we don't want wood bark, we want, oops, where was the new button? We want, wait, what do I do? Is that just like, we'll call this wood core. Right. There we go. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, I see what I did. Hang on. Let's go back to the object mode. Let's put wood bark back on it. I guess I didn't do that right. Select the face. Assign material. It's doing the whole object. I guess I may have underestimated how you do this. All right. Wood bark. How do I add this to the face? Until this project can build with Xcode 15 and stop its weird Xcode 14 dependency. That's why you can't upgrade to Sonoma. Yeah, no, that I get it. Yeah. I don't think any of my personal projects rely on 14 as far as I can remember right now, theoretically. Texture paint. I know what this is. I'm just not sure it's where I want to go with this. Maybe it is. Just not sure. Now, there's got to be another way, right? Must be a way to apply well, maybe that is how it works. I don't know. I'll look it up. Guessing the App Store version of Xcode is also the release candidate? Yeah, it is. Yeah. But you're going to use xcodes.app, right? It's the only way to go. Have you not learned this from us yet? Is the Xcode 15 Edge release one? Says, well, actually, the release candidate and the final release, I think in this case, are the same thing. So the reason I know that, not only because I read it, but if you delete, using xcodes.app, if you delete the 15 RC, and then it'll show 15, they're actually the same build. You know. Did you check the command line tools path with Xcode select? Oh yeah, Knh, how you doing, buddy? That's a good one. That's worth thinking about too. Yeah. One thing that I've never quite got my head around, but I understand why. But wouldn't it be great if you could independently set in Xcode versions the command line tools it uses, rather than just you change it, and regardless of what Xcode version you use, whichever one you set, that's what it uses. So did I make any sense at all there? I'm not sure that I did. I'm going to Google this here quickly. Let's see. How do I apply a material to a face only in Blender? How to apply materials to specific faces only. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. This is actually pretty easy to do. First, go into edit mode and select the face. Then go to the properties panel, and in the materials tab, with the material you want selected on the list above, press assign. Okay, all right. So, okay. If I select wood core and assign it, but that did everything. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Object mode has got wood. Object mode, I want it to have wood bark, right? I'm going to go into edit mode. I'm going to select the face. I'm going to type in, hold on. Add a new material slot and select wood core, assign. I think I just did it. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that actually wasn't so bad. Yeah. Oh, I'm rendering an animation of nothing. Okay. Yeah. So, let's rinse and repeat this. Go to object mode. Go in. Select the face. I'm gonna. This actually. Oh, I see what. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I understand what I'm not doing here. That's got wood core. Yeah. Okay. I get it. What I didn't do is add a material. Choose. Oh. It gone. Wood bark is what that should have said. Right? So Let's go back. Object mode, wood bark. Okay, edit mode. Wood core. Assign wood core to that, but everything. Hold on, start again. Wood bark, that's what I wanted to have. I have to be in edit mode to do this. Can I select all the faces? I had it. I was right there, so close. I got the object. Going to edit. Select all. Assign the wood bark. Select that one. Assign the core. Yeah, okay. Select that one. Assign. Okay, I get it. Get how this works. All right. I understand this now. Okay, so object mode. Go in. Select them all. I wish I had done this before I cloned this now. Okay. Wood core. Select that one. Assign it. Okay, no. Hang on. Wood bark. Assign. Select that one. Wood core. Assign. Yep. Select all. Wood bark. Go, Popcat. He's doing his best to distract me and it's totally not working. If that's the correct path to... wait, hang on. Catch up here. Xcode selector.
Are you sure about that?
You know, Mono, you can just do it in Xcode, right? In the preferences, just pointing that out. We'll try to delete 14 later tonight and try again. If that's the correct path to Xcode 15, then it should be okay. Well, but remember that's the release candidate version. So if you don't mind that it says release candidate, then you're good. No. Okay, wait, did it? must have not clicked something. Oh, I probably didn't change the texture, did I? Okay. Oh, have I already done that one? No. Wood bark. Assign. Wood core. There you go. So you got to add it to this material list here first, and then assign it. Okay, just got to remember to do that. Did it again, didn't I? There you go. Save the trees! Hey, don't blame me. This was Coco Type's idea. He sent me on this dangerous path. It's going to be real interesting when I take this over to RealityKit, right? Things are going to get real interesting. This could turn into way more fun than I anticipated. Okay. Render. All right, we got the wood. We got the fire. Let's add a material to this plane. Okay, so there's got to be like a material manager somewhere, right? How do I delete all these other ones I don't want? Let's just call this floor. This won't exist in the final version. This is purely for just rendering it up in here. I thought the rule was to blame his kids. Well, yeah, it's probably his kids. Like, hey, you should burn some trees. Thank you. I gotta be honest. I thought this was gonna take way longer than one stream, so I'm actually pretty pleased with this. Although I feel like this makes it very hard to procrastinate on my taking it into RealityKit, because if I get it done, next stop is RealityKit, and I feel like I need to just avoid that. This material needs to be fire base, and I guess kind of a burnt ash-ish kind of color, maybe. Right? Like something like that. Yeah. now what I want to do is go back and look at, I think I accidentally put the light source in here, didn't I? And the plane, I did, yeah. That needs to be back in the main collection. There we go. So for the point light source, I actually think I need to change this now. So let's see here, point light, there we go. Maybe it needs to be a bit of a richer color, right? More like a burning flame kind of color. There you go. That's a bit more like a cozy campfire, isn't it? All right. What's your plan? In RealityKit, I don't have a plan. Survive it. I don't want to give away what this application is yet, because I want to work on this with Coco type. I don't want to give it too much away, but I want to get this working on the phone. My plan is, having never used RealityKit more than one tutorial, is to survive RealityKit. That's the plan. It's not much of a plan. You want to pretend to set the world on fire, don't you? So it's not a digital Stonehenge. Well, it's feeling like that at the moment, which would make these the pieces of wood giant redwoods by comparison, size-wise, right? Now, let me save this before I go any further. Okay. We do need some wood in the fire. We're going to start with a little bit of wood in the fire. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this I want to make sure I'm selecting the right one. Yeah. I want this one. Where is this one in the list? What's this one called? How do I know what it's called? Oh, it's in the stones. Okay. Whew. This one needs to be outside the collection. Let's get this in the fire here. I'm going to put that one there. Actually, let's scale this one a little. Make it a little shorter. That one there. Let's put this one over here. And let's rotate this. Just need enough wood in here to get the fire started. Ooh, nope. Is a secret bear lurking? Is there a secret bear lurking in the background? No, but that's a fun idea. jots down idea. Digital Stonehenge for Vision Pro. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Actually, probably, I would hope a museum's work on that, because that would be great. I have to interrupt. I just played Test Flight. Well done. It's a game now. It feels like a game. Those, oh yes. Oh, you played the Test Flight version. Okay. I thought you meant you played Test Flight. The oh yes. Oh yeah. Wonder who did that voice. Just watch out for the screaming witch. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Push. Oh yeah. Ouch. Sound familiar to you, this guy? That's funny. Okay. Let's do this one again. Where did it... It keeps putting them in the stones, I bet. Yeah, see, look, there it is. Stop putting them in. Why does it... It must think I want to put them in there for some reason. Maybe it just knows better than I do. Boy, that feels like a real warm, toasty campfire to me. Okay. That's... Oh, it's getting out of control. Oh. Okay, so there's some... Oh, I see what it does. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to start doing the sounds from the game now, just to confuse this guy and Z no end. It's like, wait, is that a bug? Oh, I keep... Well, you know, from nothing but a cube to this in a couple of hours, I'm pretty pleased with myself, I gotta say. 6412, how you doing, buddy? This guy NZ, you should really consider getting all of us to Cameo. Don't think that I didn't think about it. I was concerned about the royalties. The Screaming Eagle Naut, you mean? Yeah, the Screaming Eagle Naut. Yeah. Yeah. Half a bar. Taking my time with it. Won't be able... How you doing, 6412? Since I've heard my real name. Oh, we know his real name. His real name is Mono. J-Rod. Okay. No, Idiot. Yeah. Idiot is the universal work name for everybody, right? In development. Anyone in IT, that's when they say idiot, we all look up, right? I forfeit any of as of now. Screenshot this as proof. That'll work in a yeah. Send more Whitakers to all. Yeah, hey, you know what? Maybe we do that. Maybe instead of me doing the sounds for the Christmas version, how about we get all of you to do the sounds for the Christmas version? Nothing says Christmas quite like either an Australian or a New Zealand accent going ho ho ho, right? Sounds fun. Love it. Okay, that's what we're doing. Celebrity Christmas special. It also means I'm off the hook, so that's great. That's what we do. There you go. We've scoped creeped in an awesome way. That's not so bad, right? Yeah. Okay. So the thing is with this, I really didn't want to put fire in this because pretty much thinking RealityKit It's going to do all that for what we need. These are actually really the basic building blocks of what I need to take over into RealityKit, I think. However, I actually want to go back here and edit the stone texture now. So let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Feel like the stone texture should be a little darker, right? Oh, shoot. Unexpected cool side effect. Some of them didn't have that one on there. Awesome. Great. Now I can have random stone textures. Yep, great. Totally going with that. That's where all those extra colors come in. This is going to work out perfect. Unintentionally, did not mean for that to happen. Super glad that it did. Can I do the Kiwi soundtrack? Yeah, of course you can. Absolutely. What I've learned so far, though, Kiwis make good vegan chocolate. Oh, really? And are good at rugby. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And are great for somehow getting confused as Australians. Yeah, that too. Don't worry, I get confused as Australian and New Zealand all the time by folks over here. I'm not kidding you. They really do. Just a Kiwi that says, bro, as it jumps, then, oh shit, when you hit the hurdles. Yeah. So hold on, back up. Is the Australian version, when you jump over, is that like, she be right? She be right. Not entirely accurate, but not far off. 6'4", 6'4", 12. You're bad at rugby. Hey, my problem is that everyone's better than England at rugby. That's the problem, right? Hey now. This year apparently we are. Follow it, so not bothered. Don't follow it, so not bothered. Yeah. All I know is if you're playing against the All Blacks, you're going to lose. Simple as that, right? Crikey. Oh, so when you fall... So wait, you jump over, it's like, she be right. And then if you fall down, you're like, crikey. I gave up on rugby once my country was doing shit. Now suddenly we've beaten South Africa. Yeah, see, isn't this a problem, right? This is the problem I have with the English football team, right? It's like, oh, you suck. Then the World Cup comes around. They start to get near the quarterfinals, and you're like, oh, wait. I guess I got to like them for a little bit until they lose in the quarterfinals, as is tradition, right? Yeah. Ireland and South Africa as well. Really? I did not know that. Okay. You bugger. Bugger. That when you fall down, bugger. Yeah. The Aussie version can just say shrimp for jumping, then Barbie for a collision. Careful, Mono. You're in Australia. They can get you, buddy. Oh, I had a terrible thought. I'm like, it's a little dark over here. It needs a light source. Oh, it needs a camping lamp. I can't scope creep myself. All right. For the collision. Oh, no. Do you really want... Should I try and do it with my worst possible impression of the accent? Because I'll do it. You know I will. Yeah. We can have Ken chasing Barbie for Valentine's version. Yeah, I guess I missed that wave, didn't I? Yeah. You'll have to contact the New Zealand Embassy in the next 48 hours if you keep that up. Oi, that dingo stole my baby. I don't know. Is that pretty terrible enough? Oh, well, thank you. There's some weird people in Australia is all I can surmise at that point. Maybe I tapped into like underlying DNA that I probably got in there somewhere. Sounded more like Mono NZ than me. A tad more boganness. Boganness? I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe I didn't totally suck at it. It's a matter of opinion, I guess. All right, let's think. What else have we got here? Excuse me. I feel like I've got the basic models I need here, other than the fire itself. And I'll be honest with you, folks. I hate to say it, but I'm astonished I've done this well. I really am. Yeah, you are so getting deported. Problem is, they don't know where to send you. They may keep you because they're like, we don't know where to send him. Yeah. Rough around the edges, lazy dog. Oh. You're surrounded by Kiwis. Yeah, pretty much. That's the way this is working at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mono can not go home. Yeah. This guy NZ will be waiting at the airport and he'll be like, nope, nope, back you go, nope. Big sign at customs that says, not this one, right? I'm ripping on Australia. In Australia, I'll be welcomed back to New Zealand with open arms and a half. Actually, he's got a good point. Actually, he does have a good point, maybe. I'll probably follow him back. There you go. That's, you know, hang on a minute. This is the, I've set you both up here. This is the perfect, oh shoot, what's it called? You know, vacation thing. You swap homes for the vacation, right? One goes home, the other goes on vacation. Timeshare? No. You want to go steady. What's the thing I'm thinking of? It's like timeshare. I can't think of it. Oh, too funny. You guys crack me up. She's more expensive. You can have... Oh, my word. Yeah, the Love Actually movie. There you go. That's what I'm seeing in my head. Yeah. Wow. Conveniently just in time for a break before we got too far. What's that thing called? Maybe it is timeshare. But I don't think that's the name for it. Now... Oh, what's it called? I guess it's like home swap. Yeah, life swap. I don't know. It's like wife swap, but life swap. Yeah. I can't think what it's called. All right. Okay. So anyway, sorry, totally distracted myself. So I've got these now. Here's the next part. These objects now need to be brought into an app that I have not created yet. So we need to figure out how to export them from Blender, import them into an Xcode augmented reality, or, here's the interesting part, this could mix things up. I go a different route and say, you know, why don't I just use one of those 3D game engines and do an augmented reality app that way, and then just publish it to iOS and Android at that point. I feel like that actually would be easier, but I feel like I'm avoiding the problem there just because I can at that point. I'd swap with Compile, but he might be disappointed that I get to go somewhere and he gets to go to nowhere. Actually, I could visit one of my best friends in Australia. Mono, I said one of. Just want to point that out. So maybe that's not so bad. To be honest, there is much difference between the Outback and Texas. I really doubt there is. Other than the Outback definitely still has more things that can kill you, right? I think we can agree on that. And I don't mean Texans. Whereabouts are they? No, they're not Melbourne. They are in... they moved recently. Is it Canberra? I'm not sure. Somewhere around there. Yeah, it's one of the cities. Yeah, it's not the Outback. Yeah, no, I think they were in Brisbane. It's not Sydney. No, I think they were in Brisbane, and I'm trying to remember where they moved to now. Yeah, not Perth. No, I want to say Canberra, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean it's like Texas. They're only like 10 minutes apart, right? Isn't that how that works? That's just the assumption we make. All right, so yeah, we need to import all this stuff next time. Not going to do it now, but more than achieved the goal here quicker than I anticipated that we've got the models. And this actually worked out pretty good. Yeah. Coco was saying that Texas is huge. Yeah, but remember where he is. Everywhere's huge compared to where he is, right? That's like driving a Mini Cooper and then saying, that truck looks a bit big. Well, yeah, it is big by comparison. Trying to remember, I think Alaska's the only one that's bigger than... Yeah, Alaska's the only one that's bigger than Texas. And that's pretty big. Yeah. All right, file, save before we lose it. Okay, cool. I feel like in here, though, I got to do this. I feel like I need another light source. Because I just don't like the way the wood is just sort of there. But it's in shadow. So let's do it. Let's add light. Maybe we add a spotlight for it. Let's just have some fun with this, right? In these closing hours, let's have some fun with it. All right, there you go. It's going to be abducted by aliens. There you go. Is that light source on? It doesn't feel... Oh, it's only 10 watts again. Doesn't feel very bright, does it? Okay, it needs to be bigger, that's for sure. Good. Whilst over here in Wales, we're tiny, tiny, tiny. It's not that small. I really like Wales. Actually, one of my most fun vacations when I was a kid growing up in England was going to visit all the castles in Wales. Always loved that, yeah. Not that anybody asked, but now I've told you. Did I make the light source? I don't feel like I really made the light source any bigger there. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now let's move it up, right? Oh, ooh, yeah, made it. Ooh, I definitely made it bigger. What I didn't do when I made it bigger was move it up. There you go. I told him the WA area, Western Australia, Texas only took him to the Western Australia, and practically all desert. Yeah, Western Australia. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, but only 2.6 million population. Yeah, 600 castles to choose from. Exactly. Really, the English really had to go far to keep us in check. True. Plus some awesome bridges between Wales and, the south of England. Yeah. At school in New Zealand, we had to learn Australian history because New Zealand history didn't take long. Yeah, like, oh, here we are. And moving on. Okay. I feel like I'm clicking on things and nothing's happening. That's the shape. That's right. I don't feel like this is doing anything. Did it do anything? Let's turn it off. See, it keeps putting stuff in the stones. I don't know why. I've done something. Oh, well, I guess it is lighting it. Yeah, it is doing it, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, it is doing it. It's just not that impressive. That's the problem. Where do my options go? There it is. Even though my dream is to move to California, preferably Vancouver. Oh, wait. Canada, sorry. Preferably Vancouver. New Zealand is on my list too. My father would love to go out there someday. Yeah, if I had to pick between the two, I'd pick New Zealand. Nothing against Canada, but I'd pick New Zealand. I see, for me, it would be all about the photography, right, in New Zealand. Nothing against Canada, but, you know. Let's bring the light source up a bit more. Okay, now I think I need, well, it needs to be softer. Well, hold on, let's do this. Let's give it that. The spot shape, yeah. Show me the cone. Thank you. That helps. Right. That's what I was looking for earlier. Yeah. And then the blend. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Better. That's a bit more natural, I think. Yeah. Actually, let's move it. Don't think I want it directly overhead. Let's have a little more interesting shadow thing going on, shall we? All right. Let's do that. Not really getting a feel for shadow here. I don't know the difference between contact shadows and... So let's not turn it on. How about that? Yeah. That's better. But actually, you know what? This light source needs to be a little warmer. It needs to be a bit more campfire-y still, I think. Right? I'm doing this, Russ. You need a family tie. I think getting citizenship in Canada depends where the country you're coming from. Three friends I went to uni from Canada. You passed your driving test. The next day we drove up to a place called Aberystwyth. Yeah, see, I know how to pronounce that one. Yeah. Been there, actually. Yeah, which is up northwest Wales near the coast. Thank God it wasn't the one in Wales with the record-breaking longest name. Not a chance in hell I can pronounce that one, let alone spell it. We found a bar and an Airbnb. Bar was Welsh-speaking only. Oh, that's cool, actually. Isn't that kind of cool? Some of the best Mexican food places in Texas I've been, they only speak, Spanish, and I don't. And some other people had to order for me, but dang, it was good. Yeah. New Zealand has the longest. Yeah, that's the one. That's pretty long, right? Put that into maps. What's the one in New Zealand? You can pronounce it just fine. I remember it ends with go. That much I remember. Yeah. Oh, really? That's just showing off. That's just, they had to have a claim to fame, right? That's why they did that. Yeah. That's why they did that. They had to have a claim to fame. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it here. I just realized it's 1 a.m. I'm going to wrap it here. I think I got everything I needed and more than I expected from this. So that's cool. Well, next time around, we may have to dip into RealityKit. Yeah, it means... Oh, wait. It has a meaning? Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Kiwi really drunk trying to have a chat is exactly how that sounds. The summit where Tamatia, the man with the big knees, really? The climber of mountains, the land swallow who traveled about, played his nose flute to his loved one. How did that not make it on a Hallmark card? I'm sorry, that description sounds as made up as the name. Really. A dude went up a mountain with a nose flute looking for some action. That's what the name means. It's like exactly a WWE intro. Yeah. Oh my God, that's nuts. Yeah. All right, folks, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you everybody for hanging out and having this fun with Blender with me, and plus having place names, very long place names. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. This has been a blast. Clearly, I don't suck at Blender as much as I thought I would. I'm feeling overly confident now. That's a bad sign, right? Maybe I do need to start thinking about some 3D games. Wouldn't that be just terrible? St. Mary's Church in the hollow of White Hazel near a rapid whirlpool in the Church of St. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah. Thank you, this guy, NZ. Thank you, Mono. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Always a blast to hang out with you all, and we always have such fun in the chat. Doesn't take us long to get distracted. That's the best part, because it feels like you're just hanging out with a group of people at work and talking stupid shit while you do things, right? Yeah. Hey, Creative Pepper, how you doing? Yeah, I was less focused than Creative Pepper is on his streams. That's for sure. I had a lot of fun the other day. Got a lot done when I was focusing with Creative Pepper on his stream. Let me put a shout out in there. Oh wait, hang on, I clicked on something. Yeah. Hang on. Let me get this in here. Did I get it right? I did get it right. There you go. If you want a cool stream where you can actually focus and get stuff done, check out Creative Peppers. It's a lot of fun too. And we try to distract him the best we can. I don't think we do too badly. Oh, nah, dude. Always. Yeah. You are more than welcome for the shout out, and it's always a lot of fun. So yeah, you bet. Let me tell you about some other streamers though before we go our ways here. And if anyone knows of anybody that's streaming here that we should raid, let me know. But I want to point out a few folks here. We have this guy NZ who is working on some games and having a lot of fun with that. I think he's still on Unity at the moment. It was in SpriteKit. I think he's still on Unity at the moment, but have a lot of fun there. Yes, our good friend here, Mono, does some streaming when we can convince him to do it, and we have a lot of fun trying to distract him as well. So that's always cool. So that's the folks in the chat room here today. Earlier on, we had Coco Type as well, doing a lot of with Vision OS. So if you're interested in Vision OS, definitely want to check that out as well. Yeah, true, right? Yeah. So that's what we got here. By the way, just want to mention a couple of other things quickly. We have a Discord where everybody hangs out. Most of the folks, if not all of the folks, in this watching the stream here in the chat room at the moment are on there. We have a lot of fun supporting each other, solving each other's problems, and just enjoying spending time together, right? And then, of course, I have a podcast really about Apple platform development, which is where these models here, that's where that's going to be going, into Apple platforms next time. So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for hanging out, folks. I got to go get me some sleep before starting work tomorrow. But this has been great fun, and I'm totally motivated to keep working with this now that we've had a lot of fun with it. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, I need the rest. Thank you, Creative Prep. Appreciate that. And, check out other folks' streams here. And, yeah, these folks will be streaming pretty soon, I'm sure. That's it. Have a good one. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Good day, sir. Yeah, there you go.